Yo, welcome back.
Another episode.
Motherfucking this podcast. What's going on, man?
You introduce yourself.
My name is Nico, aka the Base Bandit, aka the Light Skin Warrior, aka Mr. Green, the Ladies Dream.
Yeah, the Ladies Dream.
You be saying my first name too much. I don't really want niggas knowing my first name.
That's them though.
She don't know my first name.
Yo, you know what's...
He said it like 80 times already.
We weren't introduced.
You know, that's
it's all right. It's all right. We got your name.
What's good, y'all? This Abdalla,
aka the Dark Knight. We got reoccurring guest on the show, Tasha.
Hi guys.
And we got a new guest on the show, Twig.
Yo, what up?
Introduce yourself. How's it going?
Go ahead.
Either or.
Okay, well I'm Tasha. From Tasha Talks a Lot, and
you gotta put that gap a little longer.
Tasha Talks a lot.
Let's do it.
So yeah, I'm here. I'm starting to record shows, not my show, other people's shows, and
fire.
Thanks for having me again.
Dope.
Again.
It's a pleasure.
Yo, what up? I'm Twig. I'm out all the way in Brooklyn.
Where you from
I'm
again?
from Harlem.
Oh, wow. Appreciate you making the trip.
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey. I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's a...
You
rep Brooklyn.
right?
You
Like,
always in
you gonna
Brooklyn.
rep Brooklyn, I mean, you know.
Yeah, you was in Brooklyn a little bit this weekend. So. Thank you guys for coming. Just know we gonna get into, some light shit first, pop culture things, a couple, and then I'm put you on the hot seat because I got some questions. That I've been, want some answers to for a while. And I'm gonna hold niggas accountable. So, all right. So I'm just making
We on trial.
All right. So, but before we start anything,
R.I.P. to Kobe, man.
we just gotta say R.I.P. to Kobe. This past
Kobe,
R.I.P.
his
Gigi.
daughter Gianna,
yeah,
and the 5 other.
no, it was 7 under 7.
7 others.
9 in total.
Okay.
9 in total. Their names is a little hard to pronounce, so no disrespect to them, but rest in peace to those families as well. Yeah, I don't want
R.I.P. to those individuals and condolences to families.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to spend too much on it just because, like, this shit, he knows how much I used to worship Kobe.
Fan,
yeah.
I still
Ever since
do
I
worship
met him.
Kobe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I really liked him because he was like the GOAT, and I like the
That come with greatness. That come when you
People
whipping
hate on
everybody
you
ass.
regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That come when you busting
Not
niggas
that I hated
teams
him, it's
ass.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't my favorite, but
Yeah.
He was better than
But
everybody
still, his
faves.
impact in general is...
Yeah, he was...
chill.
Yeah, he was different. He was different. He was different. But yeah, shout out to Kobe. And I just pray for his family. You know what I'm saying? His wife, his
I can't
His
even
3 other
daughter,
daughters.
what
Right,
she's
his
going
other
through.
daughters.
I cannot imagine.
wife-
What she's
Yeah,
going
I
through,
can't even
Vanessa.
fathom.
Like, you lose
I
your
couldn't-
other
Yeah.
wife.
And a
a daughter.
child
I
at
can't
the
even
same
fathom.
time.
And she just
God.
had a baby. So
Baby,
Yeah.
3
Right,
months.
and you gotta raise the other daughters that's left
Yeah.
by yourself.
Yeah, it's
That's different.
yeah, this shit fucked me up completely. It's still fucking me up. But
Sundays are now my least favorite days of the week. Well, day of the week.
Why?
Nip died on a Sunday,
yeah,
March
yeah.
31st last
Wow.
year.
I didn't
Kobe
realize
died
that.
Sunday. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
And
Sunday's
LA
still
is
my
like,
favorite. Sorry.
Yeah, and it's crazy cause matter of fact, I'm not even gonna announce it. I'm gonna
LA
pop up on
is
niggas.
just-
Yeah.
shout out to everybody in LA.
We going to LA soon. I ain't gonna say
Yes.
when, but we going to LA soon.
Yeah.
And,
We gonna stay inside on a Sunday.
Yeah,
Not
shit.
trying to,
Yeah.
Don't take no
I don't even think
helicopters.
I'm ready for the energy out there, cause like
Oh, it's soon?
whenever I see a video now, like this shit break me down. So I can't even.
Really
But
soon.
moving on
A
though.
man that shows his emotions.
Nah,
I
nah,
stand.
for real. That was my guy, like my guy for real. But anyway, this Aaron Hernandez doc, son. Can we get into that a little bit?
Netflix.
I know you didn't see it, but
Oh, yeah.
He know enough.
it's generally based around just like one, the mental health of this nigga, and then
CTE.
CTE from playing football. But then also he had a crazy childhood.
Yeah.
Like this doc had layers. Like he was killing niggas. Then they saying he was gay.
That was the.
I think he was.
That wasn't
A gay nigga
important.
killing
It
you.
really wasn't important. He was missing a part of his brain.
Yeah.
Him being gay was not important. They
Nah,
tried to make it
yeah.
about
I
him
think-
being
Yeah,
gay
that's true.
and
Yeah,
how
that's
it
true. They
relates
tried to
to
gear it.
football culture, but
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter. He was missing a part of his brain.
Yeah.
Was it a part of his brain that was missing, or it just
It's the
because of the
trauma,
repetitive
trauma,
like
yeah.
No,
combat,
like I mean, I wouldn't say he
contact?
was like missing a
Yeah.
part, but like when
It
you look at
never
the
got
X-ray,
damaged.
it's like a small gap. I don't know the term. I'm not a doctor, but
it never developed fully because of the.
Yeah, like you see the X-ray. It's a small gap. His gap was huge in the middle.
Ooh, what we talking about?
When they had the brain on the this nigga man, they had the brain on the X-ray, right? They said that when he passed, I read somewhere that he had the brain of an 80-year-old with dementia.
Yeah, and he was only
that's
like,
sick.
20.
And he was out here just maneuvering and shit.
Yeah, but like football players do that all the time. Like that's like not
the NFL
new.
is sick, son.
Yeah, but I feel like all of a sudden, like everybody's trying to act like the NFL is such a bad thing. But there was a documentary in 2013 on that shit.
Yeah.
It was on PBS. Just
And
nobody watched it.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, but Will
Smith,
yeah.
That was based on a documentary in
but
2013.
they're not gonna shut NFL down.
They
so
sweeping
like,
it under the rug because it's
so basically that's why they mentioned the gay part. Like they were so extensive on that to make
saying he wanted to kill niggas because he didn't want his secret to get out and all that.
So they're not gonna highlight the NFL or whatever.
We're not gonna make y'all the bad
They the
guys.
king of sweeping shit under the rug because
For real. Honestly though,
he said something in the doc that really stood out to me. He was speaking about, I'm not sure if it was he speaking about when he was with the Gators in college or when he got to the NFL. And he was like, we play with injuries all the time, right? That's a fact. They don't have guaranteed contract, I don't think, like how the NBA does. So, like, if you say that you injured, they could just cut you and you don't get shit.
No, in the NFL, they don't.
So,
in the NFL, there's no guaranteed contract.
you forced to play type shit. And he was saying that, like, with some other guy, he was saying that the Gators, the culture in Florida when it comes to football, their games sometimes more packed than NFL games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, it's a huge culture down there. So, this is a multi-millionaire, if not billion-dollar income for the school on a yearly basis. Just a fucking school, right? He was like, they give steroids to the players every once in a while. You can't really overdo it. There was like maybe once a season if a nigga really hurt. He was like, guess what they giving that shit to every game? Me. They was pumping him with steroids every game. Yeah, because he was, you on the court, you dislocate your finger. Ain't no timeouts, nigga. You gotta play. Your hip is bruised.
Damn,
your ribs is fucking. Niggas playing with broken ribs.
I mean, not only that though, you playing with like concussions.
Yeah.
And then, but even the NFL had put out all that false information. Like, I want to say it's 2020, like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
That said, it doesn't matter if you got a concussion. Like, it won't affect you if you put like young players back out on the field right after they get a concussion. It's not that serious. But they had put that out. That was like a serious thing. They were standing behind that information, even though there had really been no studies on what it did to the brain and how it developed.
Yeah.
They just care about revenue.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
It's a fact because if niggas stop playing football, that's literally billions out their pocket, and these niggas not giving that up. These niggas not giving up billions. You know what I'm saying?
But that definitely took a toll on him, like why he was out here killing him.
What's y'all thoughts on his girl though? Because like she knew that he killed her sister's boyfriend.
She hugged him and all. Like I tweeted yesterday.
Shut it down though.
Tasha talks _ a lot. I tweeted yesterday that like plug. I'm not like I put, dear husband, please don't put me through no dumb shit like that. Cause like I'm out, got a blast. Like what? I am not.
Okay, but he was missing part of his brain though.
He was murdering niggas though, but I don't think she knew that. She wasn't a scientist. She didn't know that he was missing.
All right,
she was another level of
come on.
Son, once my girl stop killing niggas, I'm out. And I'm gonna do it strategically because she might kill me for leaving type shit.
It depends.
Yeah,
right.
Her loyalty levels was crazy when he was like, "Yo, it's a black box. Do this, do that."
Yeah, she
was like, "All right, babe."
Yeah.
Like Millie rocking and shit on her way to the dumpster.
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
y'all wouldn't do that for y'all significant other?
It depends.
You married?
No,
right?
it depends.
Sickness and health. Look at this.
Sickness and health.
It depends though.
I'm healthy,
because he had a history of getting into dumb shit. So it wasn't like he just did it one time. She's like, all right, I'm gonna hold him down. This was a track record of him getting angry and doing shit.
That shit that she knew.
So it's like at some
though.
point, it's a threshold that I'm not
like
fucking with you no more.
No, he was already in jail, locked
Yeah.
up.
I didn't know. Okay.
All right, but all right.
Oh, so you would hold your nigga down?
Hell yeah, she already knew that shit. Like she already knew he was crazy. She married that nigga
She's
knowing
sick.
he was crazy.
I mean, look,
this ain't new shit.
I commend you for holding your man down, but this nigga.
This is not new though. Y'all acting like this is new. It's new to y'all, but it wasn't new to her. She knew. She knew that
She
nigga
probably
was
was
crazy.
just as gutter. Who
Exactly.
knows?
That's what I'm saying.
How long were they together? How long they knew each other?
Since like since
Exactly.
high school.
She knew that nigga was
like
crazy.
10 years.
He's only 23. We gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, because he was 27 when he passed, and she was 23 when he passed.
Oh no, I keep.
Okay, let's also factor in that sis didn't work. There was nothing that he was her whole income, like her whole way of life.
We're not. All right, listen.
Come on
Let's
now.
She was
trying to fuck
$1 million coming with that.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm surprised she didn't get no jail time for not snitching on this nigga.
Is what I'm saying.
Like, cause you know you get jail time for not snitching if you are accomplice. She moved the box.
No. Once you're married, you cannot use that person.
Exactly.
Yeah. As long as you're married, we cannot call the spouse to the stand.
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
If it's girlfriend or boyfriend,
you can do it voluntarily.
If it's girlfriend or boyfriend or pertaining to another case, but as far as I'm being tried, you can't call my wife.
Even if she
even if you know.
Nope,
even
she
if,
volunteer.
You would have to try both of us.
I mean, she'd have had to commit the murder, but the fact that the thing is, she moved the box. Like that's moving evidence.
She was on the camera.
That's moving evidence, though. Fuck testimony. We got you on camera moving the box with a gun inside.
Yeah, and then
how she gonna tell?
First of all, I got PTSD. I'm traumatized.
Yeah, he said it on the phone.
Do they know?
Well, no, he didn't say, "Yo, it's a gun." He said, "Yo, it's a box under my bed. Move this shit."
She was like, "Where?"
I don't know.
Listen, I got PTSD. I'm traumatized. I'm scared.
Bro, that's me.
Even
I don't remember.
The detectives, whatever, like, we don't know if she's like purposely being obtuse about this,
or she just really forgot.
I really forgot. Like the same way, part of his brain. I got PTSD. I don't know. I don't remember that shit.
I have a child, and I have experienced dealing with somebody who was in jail. It ain't for me. So my future husband, listen, don't do no dumb shit. Cause I don't.
They was 10 years deep though. But thing is, he was like doing 6. Shit.
Like it's still a gap, and it's not that I didn't. First of all, let's be clear. I'm not trash, so I didn't leave because he was in jail. Right. But then I'm thinking about things like
you could have though.
You put me in situations where it could have been both of us. Our child would have been either with the grandparents or in the system.
Yeah,
facts.
So it's like those are the things I'm thinking about. So it's deeper to me about my nigga. It's like we got a child, and you really put us in.
But you know what's you know what I thought about too that wasn't mentioned?
Wait, somebody tweeted about 50 Cent's lyrics when he was like, if I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, would you hold? Fuck no.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm sorry. Y'all would? You would?
You would have to be on some shit.
It depends on the terms.
Would I hold my girl down for 25
years? 25 years to life. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, at the end of the day, bro,
be a great fucking person.
There are conditions.
That's what we're concerned about. That's not what
I mean, if you're married to her, I would assume she's a great person if you're married to her.
Right.
I would assume that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is like,
it depends on.
Bro, there are conditions to this love shit, but people gotta say, "Oh,
I can't answer that."
It's like a saying, unconditional love.
There's no such thing as unconditional love, except between like a parent and a child. If you're not a parent and a child, there's no such thing as unconditional love.
Even that, bro.
I don't believe that shit.
If I raise a son,
I don't believe in that shit. There's no such thing as unconditional love. No, it doesn't matter if you're married.
Not even unconditional love. I would say love. Period.
My son started killing niggas. I'm sorry, but I can't fuck with you, bro.
I think love is mainly between a woman and her child, whether it's a boy child or girl child. A woman loves what comes out of her. As far as a man, she has appreciation for that man. Her husband or whatever, it's appreciation. But the love,
I think not.
Because as far as deciding,
I think it's
a woman
conditional.
would be more siding with her child.
But
like who would you?
It is conditional. I think if it's not, no, I think if when you're a woman, and even if you're a man, I was raised by my father. Like if your child is in any sort of danger or anything like that, you gonna love that child. Doesn't matter what it does. And you could be like, damn, like my child did some fucked up shit. You going to jail, but in the bottom of your heart, like in the back of your mind, you'll be like, that's my kid. I love it. Like I'm never not gonna love it.
You may love it, but I'm telling you, son. I mean, I don't have a kid. I'm far from being that age where my kids old enough to do shit. But like, if I was the father of a child and he's a mass murderer type shit. How am I looking at this nigga the same, son?
You're not.
That love I have for you because I see you a certain way. That shit is gone. You're a different nigga now.
What if you be like that? I wouldn't kill you. Though.
You raised that kid his whole life. You were there for everything. Nah.
No, the kid. My son.
Oh, God bless.
I would still love you.
My son.
Get the fuck out.
You gonna love it to a certain degree.
But
I'm telling you, as far as holding it down,
kill me.
I'm speaking as a parent. Listen here.
I'm telling you.
If my son can,
this my nigga right here. Let him start going haywire. New co-host. Gotta do it, son. Cause like I can't allow that toxicity to be in my life. It ain't healthy.
I'm saying with my child, because I am the parent here.
Same thing for me.
If Kingsley kills somebody and it's not on some self-defense shit, nah.
Well, if it's one person, let him rock for one person. If it's like 3, 4, then you know what I'm saying?
What did he do? Why did he kill the 3, 4 people? Why did he kill one person?
Because there's context. If he get mad and he stabs somebody, it's like, all right, you. But if you on a killing spree, it's like, all right, I can't. There's no context for that, bro. You on a killing spree, nigga.
If you,
know what I'm saying?
Finish. Let Tasha finish. If he kills somebody, if Kingsley kills somebody and not self-defense,
of course you want.
Right?
Of course.
He's growing up to be a big black man, like being honest. So being a black man in general, I get it, but like I understand.
All right.
Cool. But if you just out here, somebody spilled the drink on you, and suddenly
on some Aaron Hernandez shit,
you want to shoot him. I'ma love you. Am I gonna be like, oh my
Aaron.
gosh, let me put up my house?
Yeah.
I'm not even saying you gotta do all that, but you would still love the kid that you raised. You push 8 pounds out there, you're not gonna love that kid.
It's always gonna be love, but
she's still gonna love it. But something
in the
called
pit though.
Yeah,
fucking with them.
It's still gonna be a little bit, and that's what I mean when it's a parent, it's a child. It's unconditional. In the pit of your stomach, in the back, you still gonna love that kid. You just said yes. Don't even front right now.
On me in case later we don't like each other. Like I'm not even kidding. I love him, but like life happens.
That's podcast talk. She bugging.
Say that again.
That's not why you don't want to
say that again.
You don't want to tattoo because you just don't want a tattoo. It ain't because you.
I got mad tattoos.
But not of a name though. You got somebody a name on you?
I would never.
Yeah, I'm saying. So it's not because he made something in the future. You just not into name tattoos. That's what I think it is.
Wait, say that again. You said you wouldn't get his name tattooed?
My face is tattooed on that man. And we done had plenty of things. We different.
A face tattoo is that is different.
My father got. He has my whole face, right?
As you were a baby?
No, I was in the first grade. He had a whole face and my name, right?
Your dad?
Oh, okay.
Talking about I would never give.
I got.
I think children would be different.
I got 2 elephants.
Because regardless,
I'm not into tattoos. I'm not.
I know.
That ain't my.
I don't have any either.
I got the Basquiat shit. This is like Reptar. But I won't get King.
So you get Reptar.
Reptar. And we was dead talking. Yeah, we was talking about.
Yeah, I'm not getting his name. I got an elephant that symbolized him, but I'm not doing a name. I understand how life.
I mean, it ain't nothing against It ain't nothing against names.
So question before we get off this topic, being that we have 2 women guests, you have a child.
I don't have any children.
Do you plan on having children?
I don't know why.
Relax.
Yo, can we dive into that a little bit?
I want more children.
Dive into what?
Okay.
All right, first of all, relax. Second of all, I'm asking because like watching this documentary, do it make you like rethink about putting your child into sports or
yeah.
Football is out of here.
Yeah, I've been.
Football is fucking done.
It's not only football though.
He's out of here. He's done.
It's a lot of
Nito.
Some things you can't really avoid, more or less, and you do want your children to be active.
Nah,
but like when you know it's
sports.
Like contact sports to that extreme, no.
So my son could.
First off, I'm not one of those parents like, because he's pretty tall now for his age.
Yeah, he's like my height.
Levi like your height.
So, he's not my son personally. He's not like a sports kid.
Yeah, I know.
He be in basketball though, but he got 2 left feet though. He got 2 left feet.
He be all over the place.
He got 2 left feet.
I was like,
but that could grow though. That could grow though.
And I don't think. I mean, okay.
I mean, but thing is. He don't have to be in sport because he black. Don't mean he got to put. You know what I'm saying? So he could do.
Voting.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But he's into gaming and stuff like that. But to answer the question, I keep him busy. Like he was in soccer.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yo,
my son could beg me for 30 days straight. He's not getting a football, bro. I'm sorry. He could beg me for 30 days, cry his eyes out till they red. He's not getting a football, bro. I'm just not doing it.
But he gonna be like, Daddy, you was in football.
I will say though,
I'm not showing him no pictures. And then look, I only went. Yeah.
Did you play football?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I was like, what?
A year. Nah, I was on the team. Oh, like a year before high school.
You was the water boy?
Nah, I was on special teams. I was a cornerback.
You was a special team?
Weren't you safety too?
What?
I was safety.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, no capping. I didn't play like a lot of minutes. But I was in the game enough to get tackles and shit. But I wasn't like an all-star player. I was like 4'5", nigga. Who put me at fucking quarterback? Right. I'm not gonna cap.
I was like, what?
I was there for 1 season. I didn't like it.
That shit hurt.
I'm sure it did.
Me too, nigga.
Went helmet to helmet with somebody before?
Oh my god.
You feel it down your spine, like.
Oh, this is Chris speaking, by the way. You can't see him on camera, but
shout out Chris.
Shout out Chris.
Virtues.
Yo, but to get helmet to helmet, man, it's painful. It's very painful.
Yeah.
So yeah, what happened to Aaron Hernandez? Like, yo, I wanted to kill somebody too, my nigga. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
You got an 80-year-old dementia brain, nigga.
No,
I want to kill squirrels. I want to kill babies. I want to kill them all, son.
I will say that
that's
seeing the documentary changed my not change, but it put things into perspective as far as relationships.
Right.
That shows like people. Am I the right way? Okay. It shows that people
ignore
really,
certain signs.
Really be in like toxic ass relationships just for the sake of being in the household.
Money.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
No,
I think
you want to get into it,
right?
His girlfriend.
No, well, the girlfriend, yeah, for sure.
She was kind of cold. Do you think she was cold before or after? Like,
what you mean, cold towards him or just cold in general?
Like the phone call, she just sounded kind of.
Well,
he been putting her in shit for years.
Yeah, at first
he got her house
like
getting raided.
Right.
She's fed up, nigga. Bro, he's killing niggas and got her in some shit. I'm fed up, bro. I'm not visiting you. It's clip.
People fronting right now.
At first,
how many of y'all dated a millionaire? I haven't.
No.
Okay. So niggas is fronting right now.
Yeah.
But
okay,
they
front for real.
But the thing
Have you
is,
seen $1 million? Because I ain't seen $1 million.
look,
I don't go crazy for money.
But my thing is, you putting money over safety, over your just
I think it was
morality.
Over time,
just
at first, she was like, "Hey, babe." Then as time went on, she was like, "What's up, nigga?"
Yeah.
Like, so that's how it was. Yeah. Like they started arguing as soon as.
I'm
not
saying.
gonna lie, like the situation I was in. After a couple months, it gets rough.
Yeah.
Like,
was your nigga a millionaire though?
Yeah. I mean, money is a motivator, but I don't want to stay on this too long,
where's the money
though.
coming from, though?
Right.
She in jail.
I mean, I don't want to stay on this too long, but
I need Twig's answer on her after watching the documentary
about
your children. Like, did it change your perception?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nieces,
I never plan on putting
children?
my kids in football.
Because I hear a lot of the reason I ask that is
football.
because a lot of women from our communities tend to hear a lot of women. Oh, he's gonna play football. He gonna play basketball. Nah. He gonna get us. Somebody gonna get us out the project. Like, not saying y'all in the project, but I'm just saying like this is the stuff that I would hear, and it's like. You don't even know if your child want to be a pilot.
He's like the meal ticket.
You don't know if he want to, you know what I'm saying, be a psychologist or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, like everybody sees, if you did something or whatever the case may be and you weren't great at it or whatever, you might want your kid to do that. Like I pushed softball on my sisters because I was great at softball and I wanted them to be great too. Don't hate because you ain't get to play football, nigga. I was the captain of my team.
Right? Okay.
I wasn't the water boy. Nah, but yeah, I just feel I would want my kid to play sports because I like sports and I understand what that does for you. Like when you play on a team, it's a bond that ain't nobody fucking with you when you play on it. It's cute. Like that stroll shit, that fraternity niggas, that's cute. But niggas not fucking with niggas on a football team. It ain't happen, right? You have a different personality when you play on a team. Would I want it to be football? No, I love the game of football. I grew up watching. I love the game of football, but I probably wouldn't let my kid play. Based on the
potential,
because
that
they could suffer, what it is,
and plus the ratio of actually playing and making it, it's like 1 in what?
1 in 1,000.
I mean, the ratio to make fucking basketball is even less of a chance at basketball because on football it's like 20 niggas.
55, yeah.
On a team, no, 55. On basketball it's like 12, 13.
Cap.
So a lot of niggas that be on them teams in college, only like 1 or 2 y'all niggas is getting there, bro.
Yeah, I know, but in football it's different though, because niggas forget that you got a practice team. Niggas, real. You can make good 200,000-300,000 being on the practice team for football.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I ain't gonna lie, before we move on, you play Madden, you see a nigga salary $300K, you be like, niggas, they poor, nigga. But when you hear like $300K, it's like that's a decent wage for the nigga living. But we like, nigga, Tom Brady making $80 million, nigga. You making $300K?
There's NBA players making that much.
$590 something.
But I want to move on though, cause we've been doing that shit all day. Before, cause I do want to get into some shit, but I do want to touch on, and I feel like we're gonna mention this again.
Important, yeah.
This coronavirus going on in China right now.
They always got some shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This gonna come out bad. I don't even give a fuck though. These niggas might. I'm not saying they deserve it, but like I'm seeing videos, niggas eating bat soup. Yeah. Niggas eating, bro. This
bat soup and fried bats.
Bro, this looked like, bro. The bat was like this with his grill showing.
That's presentation though. That's.
But you're eating a bat. It's still what it is.
It's presentation from where you come from.
Nigga, you're presenting a bat though.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I see. Bro, I seen it with a bowl of octopus or squid.
I didn't see that.
First of all,
what?
It's a roll of octopus inside the bowl, and then it's a big ass like.
It looked like dick at first. I was like, what is she doing?
Hold on. Then she bit the bat.
Look, but the thing about that is that, and I've been saying this for years to myself, right? Look,
is it?
Fucking China got 1.3 billion people alone. India next door, 1.3 billion, right? That's only that's in Asia. Yeah, I mean not the same.
Not the same. Yeah, China is definitely.
No, we googled it recently. But either way, it's over a billion, nigga. It's over a billion. Yeah. Right. If you look at videos and shit about China, you go over there, even you see niggas visiting. It's like New York City, like in Times Square. It's very close knit. Niggas is very close, right?
In the cities.
In the cities,
yeah.
Okay,
man,
but it's 1.3 billion though.
On what's going on?
It's 1.3 billion though. Like... Nigga, a virus spreading in that type of like environment community. Like... One nigga sneeze, he gonna hit like 30 niggas.
Okay, but at this point,
sneeze. That's 90 niggas. They sneeze. That's 2,000 niggas. So it's like niggas. So it's like, bro, and I ain't gonna hold you. Anyone who's Chinese, y'all know what I'm talking about. See these in public, so they don't cover their mouth, bro.
Yeah, they don't.
Nah, that's not true.
Nigga,
hold on, that's not true.
That's not true.
Majority of Asians.
No. That's not true.
Bro,
that's not true.
Take
Asian people
all
the time. No. Asian people invented that joint where they wear the
little mask too.
Okay, but Asian people, it's been super popular in Asia for mad long.
But that came because their air pollution, their air quality is horrible.
Okay, yes, but it
so also have to do that shit.
It also came from the fact that
it's a fashion piece.
No, it's not a fashion piece. It's not a fashion piece. No. Why would I wear the little ones that the doctors wear? That's not a fashion piece,
bro. We in this shit, bro.
What you have is a fashion piece.
No,
what they're carrying around is not a fashion piece. You throw that away. No,
I'm telling you.
I know what you're wearing is a fashion piece.
I know the blue shit from the hospital.
Yes, that's not a fashion piece. You throw that away.
I see niggas with the black. They be having the off-white shit, the big shit. I'm like,
those are fashion pieces. That's different. That's not the same thing.
It originated from their culture, from the air pollution being so heavy out there.
Yeah, but it's also a thing there that you wear it just so you don't get other people sick.
I hate to say it. Them niggas dirty.
Nah,
the ones I've seen or been around.
White people are the dirtiest people ever. I don't care how you flip it. They
are.
They really are. They really are.
Hold on. That's number one. But
okay.
They are right underneath. I'm here for it. You know.
What episode is this? 105?
Okay.
I think so.
What have I been saying for 104 episodes?
Okay. Nah.
Look.
I'm with that.
A little twist on it though, because we not unaware that the government fucking creates viruses for the one agendas of it's ain't a conspiracy though. It's not even a theory. Literally, niggas is in power is implementing tactics for
you talking about population control.
Population control. That's a fact. And her face is like, oh right. Look, shout out my nigga Steven, boy. Shout out my nigga Steven. My boy Steve be on the show a couple times, right? He does construction. Like
I thought you was about to say he does conspiracy.
No. He's that guy you call when shit go down. But that's not the point. He was working at the UN building doing construction, right? Mm-hmm. And this nigga, his road is bond. You know Steven. Like his road is bond. He ain't no bullshitter. He working on rooms inside the UN building. Then my job in Midtown.
You about to get that nigga fired.
No.
About to get that nigga fired.
Steve, he's told on my podcast. He told the story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He trying to get fired.
There's
he works at.
So there's rooms that, they have to clear out so they can, they can break the room down to build more rooms, make more space, whatever, right? So it's It's one room that was never open. One day it was open, right? So him and his coworkers go inside. It's like a bunch of like slots and shit with film. It
was a media room.
Those big like what's it called? Those
projector.
Big film, the big roller shits. So he looking at all the cabinets and shit, right? One of the cabinets say how to depopulate the world. Reels, yeah. Now, granted, if this is in somebody's basement, cool. If this is in your grandmother's basement, she used to be a Nazi. But this cool.
Is that
this is in the fucking UN building, bro.
I don't understand why that's a big deal. That makes sense. Whoa. The world is overpopulated. It is. It's overpopulated. Yeah, so we don't know how to see it.
No, but you gave me a face like you didn't. No, but you made a face like you didn't. No, but you didn't. No, you made a face like you didn't believe it. You made me seem like you didn't believe the theory.
The conspiracy theory?
Because it's not even a theory. It's a fact.
No, she believed.
How is everybody saying I believe like I don't ain't saying it right here?
She believed she believed the fact that the world is overpopulated and they will devise plans to, depopulate due to overpopulation. Yeah, but she don't believe. No, I'm saying based on what she said, I don't think she believes that the coronavirus was made.
It's 1,000%, bro. It's 1.3 billion niggas over there. Yes. They can't have more than 2 children.
Word. Anyway,
if that ain't a motherfucking tactic, I don't know what is.
The virus.
That's the virus.
The virus is basically first of all, they've been had coronaviruses.
Yeah.
It's not just one virus, it's a multitude of viruses. Mm-hmm. They attack the respiratory system. First it starts the symptoms.
Started with animals too.
First it started with the symptoms are flu-like symptoms, then you would come down with a fever, and then you would have shortness of breath. You do simple things, but you'd have shortness of breath because it attack your respiratory system.
Right.
Now they've been had the viruses and they've been working on cure since 2003. An epidemiologist said
17 years, bro.
Mind you, this is how I know it's bullshit. Niggas said, I was reading up a couple articles. An epidemiologist from US said it's nothing to worry about. We've been working on the virus since such and such year.
Cure, though.
No. It's a difference between saying we don't have a cure and letting the virus run rampant to go along with an agenda.
So it's controlled.
Exactly. So now he said basically how the coronavirus work is it's like a host. It needs a host to live, to function, right? Like a parasite. Let's say, I forgot exactly what it's called, but we know our body have white blood cells, right? That fight off, foreign agents or whatever. Right. The virus invades your system. Let's say you have the virus. Mm-hmm. What the scientists were saying their cure is it attacks whatever the virus needs to live, to leech on. So it would attack your white blood cells. Of course, it's not going to attack every single white blood cell, but it's going to attack whatever it needs, and it's going to kill the virus. It basically destabilizes the virus, neutralize it. So it's no longer, functioning. So now, if you say all of this, why don't you just, provide some of this cure to the people in Wuhan province in China where the virus started? But right now, the virus is practically all over the world. It's cases in Australia, most likely.
They say it's 3 cases in America, but I know for a fact it's more.
It's more than 5. It's actually more than 5 cases.
Gotta be.
It's popped up at Queens General.
But I feel like this happens every time.
New York City, yeah.
Because
bro,
I just seen the screen today.
It's in Queens
think it was
General.
Today or yesterday. It was like no reported cases in New York City yet.
No,
I feel like this happens every time.
My mom worked
though.
at Queens
Niggas
General.
had swine flu.
They rushed them into the ER. My mom had to put on a full suit and shit.
Okay,
that.
Right.
Yeah, bro, I'm buying a hazmat suit on my next check.
Oh my
1,000%, and I'm buying a gas mask.
All that mask shit. Another thing.
My boy Steven got a whole apocalypse bag.
Listen.
Everything you need, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Another thing too.
I'm not even trying to look that long. I'm good on that.
We gotta eat canned food.
First of all, exactly.
I'm cool with that, bro.
Fuck out of here. Honestly, I'm cooking a whole meal, like some good shit. Like I'm cooking a whole fucking meal. I'm getting a nigga that got the best dick that I can find, and
you gonna be getting coronavirus dick. Shut up.
And going to a bunker.
Fuck that. Cause where we running to? Where we going? Niggas on one place. Where we going? Right. Fuck out of here. Fuck that shit.
Nah, but check it though. So I was on Twitter, right? Damn. And the shit go deep on Twitter. So I was seeing a thread, right? It was about. Well, first my boy OG, he sent me a story. Okay, my boy OG. Yeah, that's cool. It's our boy. It's our boy. It's just shit. Whatever.
We going through some shit.
So
Damn,
one of his boys.
Look, that quick. What's wrong with you?
Look.
No, I ain't throwing no.
One of his boys is in China right now, right? He's posting on stories
in China.
On his story
in China.
Is it the Chinese
right?
dude?
I don't know his name. His name probably Wing Young or some shit.
Okay.
So he's posting stories, right? This nigga's literally collapsing on the ground, like just walking and collapsing.
He got the shit.
I don't know.
Niggas is walking and collapsing.
Like no, like he's recording a video. Is niggas laid out on the floor like they was walking and they just collapsed.
Yeah.
So it's worse than what.
That better not be your boy no more. You about to get
look,
no, it's our boy's boy.
Boy's boy, not
him. Yeah.
So, and they
meanwhile, this nigga just said that if one person sneezes, 30 motherfuckers gonna have it.
Listen. So he was like, his boy said that he went to the hospital or what, right? Or he got sources that's in the hospital, and it was like how the media is saying that it's only like a couple thousand people that got it.
Yeah.
He's saying doctors saying it's over 100,000 that already got it, bro.
Yo, I was just talking with my family yesterday.
Like
when I first heard about coronavirus, I heard no lie. I heard it was I heard it was 20 to 20 something million people infected.
Listen, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
I know, but
now
I was talking about 80 fatalities. Yeah.
But then they saying, but before we move on from this, like it's a link that I found, right? Because some guy, you know, niggas on Twitter be having random shit.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But a lot of conspiracy theories be real, though.
Yeah.
It's just they call that to be like, you know, it's
CIA,
probably fake.
it's a
Nah, a lot of shit be... Niggas already debunked some shit. They already proved it was right. So one guy just wrote, it's a bioweapon leaked from a nearby research facility. No, just take it what it is with a grain of salt. So he posts a link to a research spot nearby that's literally like maybe like 5 miles away from Wuhan, right? And it was like that U.S. scientists been warning them since 2017 that a virus could escape in that same city from the facility, right? And then the article goes into like, you know, the old details and shit. But I said to say this. I don't even know what to believe. I don't know if it's from an animal or niggas just planted in niggas.
A couple scientists been saying it's from bats.
It don't really matter, but...
It doesn't really matter, yeah.
It don't really matter, but if you know where it kind of came from, you can kind of present it. Yeah, like you don't want to be eating fucking bats if you know that cave got this virus. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's not, because niggas been eating things that they shouldn't have been eating forever.
Nah, they know white niggas and
these people,
Chinese and white, and that's why it's always some shit out there. They had the
Asian.
Black Plague 4 months ago.
Word.
They had
the Black Plague, nigga.
I know. All right, we touched on it.
Okay, so
It came back.
a form
like
of the Black
I don't care if it's a form or strain.
Okay, but my point is, there's always some shit. There's always some shit like that. Who cares where it came from or if it was from a facility or whatever the case may be?
I don't like that mindset.
Niggas is gonna die.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. We gotta avoid everything Chinese, bro.
Don't say
we can't squint our eyes. We can't watch anime. We can't.
Nigga said we can't watch anime. Do you know
we can't watch shit with subtitles that got
Anime
Chinese,
Japanese stuff.
whatever it is. Look, we can't. Look, all y'all niggas fucking them Chinese girls. Cut it out. Let's cut it now until we get shit under control. Look, we can't eat. Look, we can't eat ramen no more. No more Chinese food. We gotta gotta eradicate that shit now until we get this shit on the wraps.
Fuck out of here.
Like, fact, we can't, son. We can't use yellow crayons.
Well, we can't. The Chinese officials. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. Chinese officials actually just put out that they're gonna be declaring a state of emergency on the province of Wuhan. I'm like, first of all, y'all niggas are fucking dumb because niggas already in the U.S. Niggas already in. It's already in Europe. It's already in.
5 million niggas already left before they announced that shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter.
Niggas
Niggas got it. Next, what we gonna do about it?
Nah, see, I take this shit serious.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, I get it. Fuck it. Like, nigga, bro, it's like a 15%. Yeah, I'm not like worried about. I mean, I'm still like my day.
At the same time, we gotta inform people.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I just can't be on.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. I'm not doing nothing.
Get bit by the virus.
I'll slap the shit out of a zombie. I ain't doing nothing.
Go bite your fucking hand off. Right.
But yo, Lori Harvey.
Oh God.
Lori Harvey.
I don't care about it, but
I'm kidding.
The reason why I had Lori, now she fired. It's not get fucked up. So the reason why I wanted to talk about Lori Harvey is because her case, like,
what case?
No, listen.
The study of.
The general consensus around Lori Harvey is that, you know, usually when we see a woman that's messing with mad guys in the industry, oh, she a pop, niggas passing her around, Cool. It's a little different with Lori Harvey, and that's interesting to me. The fact that she's on a pedestal, how like niggas is like even men, even me. I'm like, fuck it, like do your thing, cause you got these niggas literally making posts about you. They in the club looking like uneasy because niggas talking to you. These are the niggas that got millions of women. What is it about Lori Harvey that got these niggas? But
first of all,
that's interesting. That's interesting though.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not. It's regular.
She don't
It's
care.
regular. I'm sorry, but it's regular.
I don't want to amp it up either though. You think you're right.
It's regular. Okay. Who do you hang out with? Because it's regular.
That's not cap.
It took me a long time to get to that point where I don't care.
Of niggas' perception. Yeah,
exactly. You don't fuck about what niggas
think.
If you pay my bills, shit, even if you pay my bills, I couldn't give a fuck.
The thing is, it's a little bigger than that, bro.
How though? Truly, she don't. She's.
First of all, how do niggas know? Cause she don't never say nothing. Niggas like you
made up the perceptions. That's the secret.
Niggas like you made up the perceptions. There's nothing. She don't be saying nothing. She don't be saying a word.
I ain't speak to TMZ.
Nobody. And
Breakfast Club interview.
Like a vulture.
Okay, but that's niggas for you.
You don't need to say shit when you're moving like that.
Okay, but that's straight niggas for you. They be like, oh yeah. She doing this. She doing that. Who said? Who confirms? Because nobody. Niggas said, oh, she hopping out of Diddy's car. Who confirmed she was dating Diddy? Not Diddy. Not Lori.
Right. I mean, wasn't they holding hands in fucking Paris? Some shit on their arm?
Because the only...
Come on, man. We gotta... All right.
To be honest.
All right, we... Look.
And I'm not
at the end of the day,
or a celebrity.
They could be kissing and not be fucking around at the end of the day. But
Facts.
we talking about adults here. We talking about, like, for what we see. We don't know these niggas' lives. If I see you holding hands, it's a safe assumption. I'm not done for assuming that. If you out in Paris, you on vacation, and y'all holding hands. That's not what I said. It's safe to assume that y'all fucking around.
She's saying basically,
you know what I'm saying?
Putting it out there.
But then she's not fucking with no whack niggas though. Diddy, Trey Songz, Future, who the most toxic nigga on the planet. Like, and she's conquering these niggas. It seemed like I don't know this girl's life. I'm just saying it's interesting.
Okay, so what do you define conquering niggas though? Because I'm curious.
No, because because look, she's cool. Nah, because look,
I will say
say nothing.
Look, whenever we've seen high profile women that got money and they mess with guys and they don't necessarily have the perception around them. The guy is usually the one that's I don't want to say, I guess like being like the player, I guess you would say, or like she's the one that afterwards she's in the interview saying, like I said, she's not saying shit, but I'm just saying the perception of how it's been over time. I take notice of this shit. It's usually the women that's salty about niggas, making songs about niggas.
Right,
but check it.
The nigga be quiet. He on to the next bitch.
Check it. Right.
Nah.
First and foremost,
niggas invented making songs about bitches. Let's be real.
Yeah. We don't know that shit. But niggas
invented that shit.
We don't know these. We don't know these women. This is R&B songs.
R&B, rap.
But we don't know who they talking about, bro. I'm talking about two high profile niggas, bro. It's a different nuance.
It's different because she is young and she's like
23.
First and foremost, I agree 100% with Tasha.
She seemingly don't
Why?
care for 23. Like,
exactly.
She's not pressed. It's like,
Check
you doing your thing, I'm doing mine too.
Check it.
Which is fire because it took me a long
I'm just saying.
time to get to there.
Check it, right? When I was in college, I don't talk a lot. I don't spread my business a lot. I don't gossip a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't divulge a lot of information about myself. There was women who tried to, few women who tried to make passes at me. I turned them down, and because of that saltiness, they went to other women that, Abdalla, he think he the shit. Same thing we're doing now. We're creating a certain narrative about this person because why? We don't know much. No, I'm saying when I say we, I mean like the general public. They tend to create a certain narrative when a certain person is not, divulging information. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like let's say you got Nico got apprehended for touching women. Dominique shut up. He's not saying shit. He's not saying shit on the podcast. He's not saying shit on your platform, Cups and Calvo's platform, nowhere. No, he's not saying. The general consensus would be he's guilty because
he defended himself.
Exactly. So the same way we're looking at her as not saying anything, not validating anything, authorizing anything. and creating that mystery. That's what it is. When you don't get questions answered, your mind wants answers. You're gonna create a mystery. You're gonna create some type of narrative.
Look,
based on your perception, based on your deduction.
I just want to say one thing.
But Tasha is 100% right, because look at Superhead. So many rappers talk shit about Superhead, but so many rappers still fucked with Superhead. Columbus Short. Bobby Brown, Lil Wayne. Well, I'm talking as of like recently. Columbus Short married her. Bobby Brown, the nigga from
your
fucking
name Superhead, I want to see you
from Family Matters.
I want to see you.
The son. You see? So and then that's
why
one.
He looks 60 in the show.
Who?
But anyway, sorry.
That's one person. Another chick is the other girl. The other model.
He was like 14.
She wrote a book like 2 years ago. What's her name?
He was wild fucking.
I don't know.
She wrote a book. We talked. No, not hell no. Not Cass Ice is trash. She trash.
She wrote a book about
not
niggas.
Her. Another chick. She's light skinned. She wrote a book about Trey Songz and
I don't know.
We spoke about
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure.
I
just want to say one thing before we move off this topic.
But it's the same thing with them. All these niggas, once again, because these women are confident and they like, oh, you want to fuck? All right, cool. Oh, you want to fly me out? All right, cool. But because I'm confident, you're trying to negatively stigmatize me. Why? Because the general public look down on women when it comes to promiscuity. Period. That's all it is. And where do that stem from?
I think men do.
Where do that stem from? Listen. That's why I'm gonna get. Listen. The general public look down on women when it comes to promiscuity. Why? Because of socialization.
The tides are turning now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm getting to that. It came from insecure men.
Wait, we don't want to talk over each other.
Y'all didn't allow me to
Where did they get that from, though?
But women definitely do it, because last year I made it a point to show skin. Like before that I was like, nah, let me not do this, let me not do that. Right. And then legit a year ago I remember being in AC and I took a picture and like my thigh was out and I'm like, damn, let me delete this. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah. And then I took the whole year to see like what would happen. And honestly, like it was a couple men like, nah, you doing this for attention. It was like, okay, like so. But it was mad women. Like they deleted me and everything. Like, nah, this is not what your page is about. You're a mom. And they tried to put me into
the tides are turning for that. But I think the general consensus is that people do look down upon.
You found I took a whole nude. When I took that nude photo shoot, I don't know if y'all seen it, but go to my page. When I did that, like
did a woman shoot that or a man?
It was a man. A man shoot. He was mad respectful and everything.
Get in your fucking bag.
Nah, he was mad respectful. Like everything.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
it gotta be.
So many women in my DMs that unfollowed me and was like, nah, I don't like what you're promoting.
Yeah, but like my thing is like I feel like women get that from men though. Maybe. I feel like let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be real.
That's what I was gonna get to. It's from insecure men who started the whole negative stigma.
But that's my point is that they created that, and then women, especially I've noticed that when women be in a room with men, because I've been in a lot of situations, a lot of rooms where it's just women, and they talk about things that they would never talk about. There was a man in the room. When women are in the room with men, I realize that a lot of them be on some pick me shit. Like they be like, you know, let me make sure I don't say anything.
That's niggas too.
Let me know.
Yeah, you know, I just pulled up the Hummer last week. Like,
men do it differently though. Like men do it differently.
The chick $200 to buy gum, and it's like, sir,
like yo, we was in Miami.
A whole row.
Yo, we was in Miami last week. I popped like 13. Nigga, you tried to get in the VIP.
Oh shit.
Like,
remember that combo with Hov? Like,
right, like, nigga.
But I feel like that comes from men though. Like it really do.
It does. But before we end this, I just want to say this. The only reason why I brought this up is not necessarily my view, cause I'm online a lot and I'm seeing what niggas are saying. I'm on, and I'm saying so. I notice how the general opinion of women in her position is different. That's why I brought it up, because her shit is, it's not the same as any other woman. Well, most women that I've seen in that position that mess with multiple guys in the industry that know each other. It's different with her. People, men and women, are championing her. That's why I think it's intriguing. That's why I brought it up. I'm not saying I know her life. I'm just saying I'm seeing the different opinions about her on threads and shit.
Confident women. Rihanna. Like we could
Rihanna's that's a fact.
Rihanna's same shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you confident,
that's a fact. She was one of them too.
Brittany Renner is the
that bitch is crazy.
Brittany Renner, niggas killed Amber Rose.
Yeah,
It ain't the same. Her and Rihanna is different.
Niggas not on the same spectrum.
Niggas killed Emma Rose for fucking with multiple niggas. This called her a whore, bro.
Yeah, but she's not like.
But
the backlash.
I'm not saying she is. The perception.
Yeah, she still didn't give in.
They're not getting what I'm saying. I'm not saying if they care now. I'm saying the perception.
Okay, but we're saying that the perception is based like the reason is because the women that are there, they're confident. They don't care. So
but Emma Rose is confident and she still got backlash for that shit.
Okay, but she don't give a fuck still. That's our point. You acting like
that's not what I'm saying. That's not the theory I'm talking about. I'm not talking about how.
What exactly you mean?
I just said it. You're not paying attention.
No, he did. He said it though. No, he did. He said it. You talked over him.
I'm not talking about what they think. I'm not talking about the subject. I'm talking about everybody else. I'm talking about why is it different for them, and y'all answered it. That's all I'm saying.
He's talking about it's different for Lori Harvey. Like people aren't calling her a hoe like they would normally call women a hoe, and it's because
because Emma Rose is confident. She still got backlash, but Rihanna's confident she didn't. I like that different dynamic. That's why I brought it up.
Lori Harvey,
I'm not saying how they feel. I don't care how they feel.
Sloppy out in the media like Amber Rose. She's not leading. She's not leading.
That is a good.
That is a good.
Exactly.
It's all about. She keeps calling.
Lori took the Beyonce route. Like I ain't saying shit. I ain't gotta confirm or deny a goddamn thing.
Just know I'm out here.
Right.
Plotting.
Living my best life. Living my best life.
That was a good example because Amber Rose is literally like, look,
so it depends. It's not only who you talk to. It's not only who you talk to if you're talking to guys from the same clique, but it's how you carry yourself.
That's true. Yeah.
You can carry yourself like Mariah Carey, like a diva. But you could be promiscuous.
Shout out to MC.
Right.
You're not gonna have the same type of backlash.
Nah,
yeah.
Confidence, yo. That shit
means everything. Everything. 25. 25.
20 sec. I was like, what?
Yeah, after 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
You about to be 22nd, 22? What?
Yeah, she forgot.
But
the other chick I was trying to remember who wrote the book was Brittany Renner.
Her too. The one that was like she's like a fitness girl.
That bitch is crazy.
She was a fitness girl.
She's crazy though.
No, she hang out with a porn star though.
Yeah, Tiana Trump.
Yeah,
she was the fitness girl. Mad, like she's like one of the first ones to do it. She's mad fitness. Her body's nice.
Describe her.
Mad booty workout. She's short, kind of.
Google Brittany.
My
she the
complexion
nigga who tried to get Colin Kaepernick, and then everybody was like,
her too.
Stop.
Yeah,
everybody was like, stop.
She did?
Yeah.
Brittany Renner. Yeah. But
tried to out Colin. Yeah.
Another topic I want to touch on.
Renner.
Renner.
So look.
Yeah.
This is a theory, and y'all probably see me post it on Instagram. Yeah. And this is a question based off my, my data that I collected, right?
Assessment.
Do women actually love toxic masculinity? And I'm gonna say, and look. And
old, so
like, let's cut the act. All the listeners, like, y'all love this shit because
I know y'all.
Look,
wait, how you ask them a question and then tell them
no. I'm telling them. I'm gonna tell you why. No,
wait, before you answer, y'all love this shit.
Chris, I'm telling them, not y'all. I'm telling y'all, you different because you know you.
I'm gonna go through it.
Yeah, exactly, right. Your journey's different, but the thing that I see.
All my life I had to fight.
That whole saying of like nice guys finish last didn't just come from out the thin air. Like it's some truth to that.
Let's define that because I can talk about that.
I'm glad you said that because I was gonna ask y'all before y'all answer this question. Define toxic masculinity because toxic masculinity is different to each woman. Huh? Each woman. I was saying that's great that you mentioned that because
I'm gonna answer.
Before y'all answer, I was gonna actually ask y'all define toxic masculinity before you give your answer.
I'm gonna answer that. The general opinion or definition of the word is a gentleman, right? But what and I'm even speaking and
that's kind of vague though.
That's why I use the word gentleman.
What is your description?
A gentleman. The gentleman, the guy who's polite, the guy who he treats women nice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice guy.
He's saying that.
Yeah, me. Look, I don't want to dive into the opinion. I'm trying to get something.
Like, I got a car.
Well, no, that's nah. I wouldn't say that's under. I'm a nice guy. That's not the general.
I'm telling you,
I'm a nice guy because I got a car.
Nice guy because they have an apartment.
I'm never really.
Because they have a job.
Like,
and they be like, nah, you like other niggas. I got a job, and I'm like, what?
Okay, I know what you mean. But the reason why I say is because. You know the girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but me and her was having a conversation the other day.
Oh my God.
Right,
I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if she wanna, you know what I'm saying?
I'm joking. I don't know who you talking about.
She was like how she got two niggas, right? that she's talking to. One is the perfect guy.
On paper or for her?
For her. Does everything right, walks on the right side of the street, treats her like a good, great woman. He's very, he's very ideal. But then she got this other nigga who she know is toxic. She said verbatim, I need a little toxic in my life. I need it.
Fuck her
better.
I need it. But the reason why I say it is because how many girls you know like the guy that, and literally, like the guy that got mad bitches on him, or like the guy that he's a little rough around the edges, like the girl that
the thrill of the chase.
It's a thrill, it's exciting, it's unpredictable, and you can't really control this nigga. Women wanna like, okay, I can fix him. Women like that challenge, and that's
fucking pottery class,
and that comes from fucking with toxic niggas. So what's your? Because I know the shit that I've seen. I'm like, y'all saying y'all like this shit on Twitter. It's a whole big thing, feminist. But like y'all on about this shit. But I see the men y'all.
First of all, I'm black. I'm not a feminist. Anyway.
Good.
Oh my god. Say that again. Say it again. Moment of silence.
I'm black. I'm not a feminist. Okay.
That part.
Anyway.
That part.
I need your IG and your Twitter.
That part.
God bless.
Yeah, answer your questions.
No, I mean, it depends though. Like, how old is she? Your friend?
Yeah. Is she
I don't know, like 25. I'll say I'll round it off.
I'm 25 and she got some growing up to do anyway.
But that's cap though.
No, it's not. It's not.
Because it ain't an age thing.
I don't. Listen, if you when you,
it's not an age thing. That's just a fact. Go ahead.
And which is why I said she got some growing up to do. If I said I'm 25 and I don't feel the same way your friend does, that means I got some, she got some growing up to do. I don't got nothing to do with me. That's her personal situation. You like talking to niggas, I mean, you go ahead, chase that. I feel you. Okay, go ahead. Do your thing. Mm-hmm. But for me, no, I'm not going out of my way to date the nigga who he won't pick up the phone when I call, or you not trying to take me out on a date. You not trying to open up the door. Fuck you.
That's you though. Okay? But do you agree that a lot it's enough women that I could make an argument for?
I think that it's
do you agree?
No.
Come on.
I'm sorry, but I don't.
That's her answer. You can't be mad at people.
Are we blonde? No.
Are we like a score man though?
Are we blonde?
No.
Because that's her answer.
Nah, go ahead.
Yo, we got limited time.
Go ahead.
Tasha.
I feel like the toxic thing comes from knowing yourself. And a lot of women, a lot of people in general, it's they like to feel good in that moment. So like, because they don't feel good about themselves. Like, she seems very confident with herself. I'm finally at that point. So it's like, nah, I know my worth. So you not calling, I'm gonna call somebody else.
Facts.
And I'm not chasing nobody because I have asthma. That's like, I'm just not.
That's a fact.
So,
okay.
But I feel like the more you know yourself, the more you love yourself, you're not gonna put up with those things. Sometimes some people are with people and they only feel good in that moment, which is why they feel like, oh, this sex is so good. It's like, no, this is filling you literally for that moment, so you think that it's the best thing ever.
Okay, but
it's nothing better than sex from a nigga that actually fucking like your ass.
That is very true though, but I also need the sex to be good. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Just because you a nice nigga and the sex thing, I ain't here for it.
But I feel like the more I like somebody, the more we're connected, the more we're in tune with each other, the more I like, it's a good situation.
Right.
Coochie is on waterfalls. So it's like sex, we're gonna connect. We're gonna figure out ways to please each other, as opposed to, damn, where you at? And then I'm sad as fuck for 23 hours of the day. You finally hit me. Like, that shit don't feel good. But I do believe it's a self-love thing. And I don't think that a lot of people take time in trying to find somebody instead of finding themselves. Yeah, exactly. And then they get into these situations where niggas, or we're talking about niggas in this point. Because some men do it too, honestly. Like, they date women who are trash to them. Right. So I feel like the whole toxic thing really goes, and I know women ain't gonna say, well, I love my, no, sis, you don't, because if you did, you would know that you deserve better. You would know that, like, not like you just said, like, you are supposed to be opening my door. You are supposed to be, like, you're supposed to be treating me good because
you like me, period. You like me. Hello.
Nah, I agree.
Like,
I agree. That goes without saying, though.
We have to find people who like us.
Yeah, because niggas don't be dating people who like them. I ain't dating some niggas. I feel bad for y'all. Y'all be getting dogged out.
The fact about the self-love, that goes without saying. I mean, I agree.
Without saying, because a lot of people, I get it between us, but a lot of people, they be like,
most people don't know themselves.
They don't know themselves, so they take anything.
And you're still finding out yourself as you go on.
I will say, like, I was in a relationship like maybe like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now, and I will say that when I was in that relationship, I didn't feel like
Yeah, of course not.
I loved it. Like I loved it, but it was toxic as hell. Like, and when I got out of it, and you give yourself that time to like get to know yourself, and you realize you know what you do and you don't like, and taking that time to get to know yourself is extremely important. And women who haven't done that yet, women who jump from relationship to relationship to situationship, those are the women who like that toxic shit because they don't know no fucking better.
And they don't know what it feels like to feel.
Yeah.
But not even. Let's be clear. You can be alone for a year, but if you're not working on yourself,
right?
So it's like,
and everybody process is different.
It's legit about
putting that work in.
Putting that work in to learn yourself. People don't know how to be alone. People love like that thrill of the chase. I ain't got the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying that somebody got to be glued to me, but we need to like each other.
What I will say though is sometimes you definitely like the chase. This is fun, but I ain't trying to date that nigga.
But see, a chase is like, damn, I like you, you like me equally. Not I like you, and then
I mean, is it a chase if you both like each other equally? Because there's no chasing. You're gonna eventually.
Infatuation.
One person gotta like you less because you chasing him.
I definitely will say.
Well, let's say a different word then. But I like, sweat me how I'm sweating you. Yeah. But like, if somebody's sweating each other more than the other, that's where the toxic shit come into play, and then that's when
not necessarily toxic. I'm just not into you like that.
Because I like.
You want me to be a boyfriend? I just want to fuck.
It's only toxic.
And you may not understand that.
The other person start manipulating.
You toxic.
No, that's not. No, that's not toxic. Especially if you let them know, like, look, I'm not ready for this, but you steady on it.
Yeah. If you feed
into it, it's toxic as hell.
What you mean you feed into it?
Now, for instance, you say, me and you, we are bro and sister, like legit in the past. Okay, so like I'm good where I'm at. Whatever you.
That's a fact. It's my sister.
Anyway, so yeah, me and you like we're dealing with each other. I really like you.
Sure.
And you're like, you cool, Tosh, but I don't even want to fuck. Now, if I'm saying, but I want a relationship and I really like you and I'm doing all the girlfriend things or whatever, like bringing your ass food and just being super fucking doing shit that.
Been there.
Yeah. If I'm doing that and you're playing into it, you're kind of a part of the problem. And men don't like to say that part.
I agree. I agree with that.
That's the toxic part.
I know.
Because though you
that's not me
though you admitted it.
Yeah.
That's the toxic part, because though you admitted it, you still have the option to be like, damn, nah, like you're feeding into it. So I'm not saying
because you gotta have them conversations. Like, look, I understand that's what you want, but it's not what I want right now. But we can still,
he's gonna love me because I'm gonna bring him meals. Like,
I'm telling you,
dumbass.
That was a big misconception about men. Like, you feed us, we gonna stay.
I'm gonna change him.
Man, listen, that's the other thing. You ever seen that thing with, what could keep a man? Can nothing keep a man but a man. Okay, a man, you gotta be the.
It's only a
nigga to stay there. Like if nigga, listen, it don't matter how loyal you are. It don't matter how good you take care of that nigga. If he don't want to be with you, right? If he don't want to be with you, he ain't gonna do it.
Last year, which is why I'm like, honestly, like woman to woman, proud of you for how you thinking. Because at 25, I was crying over a nigga in jail. Yeah. So like,
I'm sorry that happened to you.
She was crazy.
Nah, it made you who you are today. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But like honestly, I'm 30 and I'm like this now, but I see so many other women like they feel like the situation.
And it's a lot. But I mean, that goes without saying what you said about self love. I mean, obviously that solves a lot of problems when you know yourself.
I will say that it's annoying,
that'll solve most of your life problems, if not all.
It's disgusting how women because
niggas,
they don't want to see that there's better
women.
out there.
I'm telling you something. Women like these niggas that they.
It's like a good end.
You know the facade.
What?
Of the.
Some people think that's all they're worth.
But all right. But let's not blame it all on women though, because niggas love that shit too. They like when women chase them. They do. They like. But
that's not really
serious nigga.
But is that really toxic though?
Yes, it is.
A woman chasing me?
Yes, it is. Let's be honest.
I mean, it's also the stalker shit.
No, it is. The nigga who stands in the corner like, I'm gonna be the mysterious nigga. I'm gonna give you a little bit here and there, but I'm not gonna give you everything because I want to remain mysterious. Yes, you are. You're the toxic nigga.
On IG?
No, not even on IG.
That's not toxic.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
We don't want
to. I could break it down to you. Finish first. When you
okay, so say I come to you, right?
I want to be on social media.
I come to you, right? You the mysterious nigga, whatever the case may be, right? And I'm actively pursuing you, and you're giving me something here and there, but not the full thing. You're purposely holding back because I'm gonna try and
what
keep
you mean by that?
What do you mean by full thing?
Yeah, what do you mean by mysterious?
You're telling me about yourself?
Not even
but
like
I'm
you're...
not fully divulging about
What you mean by
myself.
mysterious?
Like, know each other, but you gotta fucking.
I'm slowly giving you increments about myself.
Yeah, like
wait, what you?
No,
about
not
the person,
yeah.
About the experience, right?
Or are you talking in terms of
Maybe he ain't that
attention?
comfortable with you yet.
Attention,
information.
Their time. That's
Right.
toxic.
If it's
Like-
attention and interest,
That
if
is
it's
toxic.
attention and
That's
interest,
toxic too.
then I get
Right.
where you're coming from.
That's what I mean,
But
like-
if it's details about myself, like you telling me, okay, you're, Russian and Trini background,
Okay.
and I'm telling you like Guyanese background,
Not
and then,
that. Come
but
on.
it's
No.
no, that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
think that's what she's saying.
No, that's why I asked if it's interest or is it like personal
No, I
information.
think
like,
it's you fucking with me on your time. Like you're breaking.
Right,
down.
but
no,
you-
but she
but-
said if I'm in the corner, she came over to me though.
All right, but period. Like if we, I'm dating you, I'm actively pursuing you. Like say I take you out on a date, whatever the
Talk
case
to
may
me,
be,
just
right?
Text me right now.
Right. Ooh.
Like my old.
Okay. So
It
So-
says I've been
No.
trying to get your attention and it's not working. But this comes after.
That's a classic toxic nigga text, like a Thanksgiving
But
text.
that's that
check
shit you leave on black.
No,
That's what I'm saying,
honestly,
like
this
Thanksgiving.
comes after me expressing like I have interest in you. Like this comes after us.
But now that you
dating.
gone-
and it's exactly what she's saying. You're giving me pieces of you when you want to.
But
give
listen.
it to me. Hold on,
Okay,
and
okay,
then I'm
finish.
expressing like, nah, like let's. You know what I'm saying? Like
And now that you're going, he wants you
That
type
I
shit.
that
agree
I'm
with.
gone, it's
Yeah, that's
That I agree
you
with.
have to go, and then a whole new number, and I'm like, who is this person?
Niggas
Then I
love
Googled
that.
The what's it called? The 3 digits in the front, the area code. Like,
Oh, okay.
this could only be one person.
Niggas love
Like, now
doing
you
that.
so in love.
They
That's
love
toxic
doing
as
that.
fuck.
Alright,
But
so
niggas,
check it,
niggas
right?
always dial back. It's mad funny. Don't you love that? When
This
you
is what
like,
I'm
nah, I'm
saying.
over you, and then they come back.
If
Nah, I find that
he's-
shit funny.
If it's in terms of interest and attention, I agree with
I
what
wanna
y'all
say
saying.
something.
But
That's
if
what
it's
we said.
information,
No.
then
No,
not
we're not talking
necessarily.
about
Listen,
information.
listen.
All right, but nobody's talking
Because
about it. It ain't.
no,
Nigga, I ain't going for it.
listen. I'm telling you.
Nigga, I'll
If
slide through
we're
like,
on
yo,
a
how you
date, if you want to,
That no one cares about the information. You can give information whenever you feel like. One
I'm
person.
building it back, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm only gonna fuck with you on my time, or I'm only gonna be here on my time. Not information.
okay,
I'm taking the temperature.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's
'Cause I was gonna
that's
say-
natural.
all right.
You're not
Interest
gonna get
that's
everything
different.
off- like I'm a person, honestly.
Because
like,
that's what I was gonna say.
So
You're gonna be
Right.
bored of the person if they tell you every single thing about themselves.
there's
It's no
layers of
chase.
everyone. It's not
It's-
about the layers.
Yeah, it's not about
yo,
that.
I want you here, but I'm not gonna. I want you.
You just
here,
gotta work
right?
towards.
Nah,
yeah.
I want you here,
Mhm.
but I ain't gonna really be here. That is fucking toxic.
I
And
think
then
there's
you.
women that be
Sure.
wanting too much off rip. They want to know everything about
No,
you.
it's not
and
about
they
the
try to
knowing.
figure you out.
It's not
But
about
my
the
thing is,
information,
a lot
though.
of women like that chase. They like the
I like-
because
I want
I've literally
somebody to
heard
show me
women
the
say,
interest
I like a
in me.
man
That's
that
most important.
he's kind of
That's
mysterious
everybody,
and he got a lot of bitches on him because it gives him some type of allure. Like, okay,
Wow.
he knows what he's doing. He's
Those be the niggas that sex be.
those
whack.
have like certain perceptions along with those, and a lot of women are telling, yo, I like the guy that has like, I don't want a guy that like nobody wants him.
Exactly.
Well,
They
yeah,
want the
well,
guy that
I
like he
think
got
that's-
mad,
well,
but
it's not
that's
mad bitches. You
but
wanna
that
know
a nigga that got
That
mad. I'm
nigga
not
ain't
saying
whack.
it's all.
At least
Well,
one.
a nigga that got mad bitches and
You
he
wanna know
send
your
you.
nigga ain't whack.
True.
I mean, but having mad bitches. But,
No, but
I mean,
you don't have to have mad bitches to know your nigga ain't
Yeah.
whack.
I like the allure of like other people liking my girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like-
saying? Like they interested in my
You
girl.
got
I don't like that
Yeah,
allure.
I mean,
I don't
if
care.
she look,
I don't care. for
look,
that.
if she fire, niggas gonna like
Yeah,
her.
niggas don't
I'm only
like her.
fucking with
I like
fire
her,
ones.
yeah.
If you can't,
I like that
So
shit.
it come with that. But
If you can't handle
thing
a
is,
bad bitch, don't.
what
date her.
gets
don't
no,
do that.
Exactly.
what gets
Want
me,
God.
no, what gets me fucked up. I don't mind niggas want her. Cool. It's when she in the mix too much.
Yeah, that's
Cause you fire,
that mean? 'Cause
look, you
people-
fire.
If
This
you
will fuck with you
entertain
regardless.
it.
But with you in the mix, you indictment every other day.
That don't got nothing to do with
You got
who
a
I'm
whole.
fucking and
It does.
who
I'm
who
telling
I'm
you,
giving
bro.
attention to.
No.
So
The
they can't
exact-
date her.
Don't date her. Right? That's it.
Okay.
Nah, you
All
right.
I'm
You
always
right.
outside,
But
right?
you right.
Stay
But
in
it's
the tax
A lot.
bracket.
So
but you got women friends though.
what does that mean?
You got a fair amount of women friends. What you say? Right.
But I also like women. So if my nigga feels some sort of way about
But you
that,
don't.
then what?
I'm just saying. It's
Wait,
interpret.
what
It's some
you
sort of
mean?
allure.
Bomb, right? Look, a slick bomb.
Wait, I was like, wait, what you said? Where our conversation
I'm
just turned?
I'm saying, like, for me, it's different because
Yeah, I mean,
like-
you're the exception to the, because you like girls.
I like girls. So if my guy is like, damn, you.
But I'm just saying, it turns me off when
How is that
when
an
a
exception?
girl is always in the mix. She always in niggas' faces. That's-
That's a problem.
See, look,
Different.
it's different
I
from
could be
look.
all my friends.
Look, listen.
I don't.
Listen.
He cool with it. He cool with it.
Listen, it's different from you being out every day. You being out every weekend enjoying time with your friends, but it's different from you going out and being in niggas' faces every weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
like
different.
Dangling meat in lions.
You cool with your girls, y'all section cool. You got your little homeboys cool. But when you in every nigga face, it's like
that's why
every nigga face though.
I've been that guy. It's my bro, but I'm fucking her though. You don't know that though.
You sure you want to take that
route?
Because y'all just had this whole little thing. That's my bro though. That's my sister though. You sure you want to go that route?
Wait, we ain't fucking.
Okay, but I'm saying though, you can't. But true though. That's a double-edged sword. You can't say that.
I don't do it now, but I said I've been that guy that was like, oh yeah, we just homies.
And that's what I mean by.
But after the link, she's like, yo, I'm coming through. I'm like, all right.
But niggas be toxic. Okay, go ahead. Live your life.
Conclusions, love yourselves, and
right, yeah,
you deserve
that's the
better.
insta-mo shit.
You deserve better. Y'all don't gotta put up.
You want to
with
introduce his last topic?
Y'all don't have to deal with people
that was something
halfway
that
liking you.
said on the View.
The fuck?
Yeah, we can.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
Why?
You want to introduce it?
I told my current situation
sure.
Don't be too cool to like me.
I hate that too
That's
cool
a lot
shit.
of niggas' problem.
I hate that too cool. I ain't gonna lie,
you know
bro.
Why? Because
don't be too cool.
No, and
niggas care.
I'm gonna tell Shorty, I'll fuck with you. Like
That's
early.
But now, like some
Like-
niggas be like, nah, I don't like you.
I have no problem professing to a woman. It's a lot of niggas. They problem is they care about what they homeboys think.
Homeboys,
Niggas is
general,
fucking
like,
gay.
Yo,
on the low,
I'm
bro.
not gonna hold you though. Men are like that. Men are like,
It's like,
they're
niggas
little
is
monkey see,
low-key
monkey
gay.
Yeah,
do.
cause they be riding their homeboy's dick.
But that too is like
It's that
but
ego
also
shit.
It's like I want to don't. I told him don't be too cool, and we doing alright.
Yeah.
But it's like don't be too cool to like me. Like I want to talk
Know
to
why?
you. You want to talk to me? Like
That's that ego shit.
You would tell your bro.
That's that
you
ego
love
shit.
him.
Right, like
That's that ego shit. You wanna
Niggas
seem
will
like
tell
the
they
guy
bro
that got.
they love him,
Hey,
but
bro.
they chick who's pregnant with they see will be like, yo,
I'm
my ride or die.
What's that?
Yeah, that's-
like, most toxic nigga.
He was like,
I ride for my
ride for
niggas,
money, I lie to my bitch.
It's like it's
That's
your niggas
stupid
fucking
as
your
hell.
dick.
yeah,
Right?
Right.
Nigga,
Nigga-
make it trendy.
You're
That's
fuck-
why-
Out of here, like,
Women,
with that
women
Some of them
usually
are.
hold niggas
Some of
down
them
when they
are.
locked
Okay.
up.
yeah, that's a fact.
Some of them are.
That's a fact.
That's why he said
I said
that.
that shit from rip.
Some of them are.
We've been alright. Like,
But then another example. Future's mad toxic. Look how many kids he got. Look how many women fuck with him.
because
That ain't stop. I mean, he got
Yeah,
money.
I can't say how toxic
I mean, he got.
Nah,
At the end of the day, we don't know. We don't know. But at the end of the day, you got 6 kids, 5 different baby mothers. I'm not saying you are, but these are characteristics and tendencies and trends that may lead to a toxic person.
Let's break down.
Is that not
Sierra.
fair?
Well, true, but let's break down Sierra. When Sierra was dealing with him,
She was head over heels for that
She
nigga.
knew.
Oh no, wait, yeah.
She was head over heels
But
for
when I'm
him.
saying her as a person, she was like, on interviews, like real timid and real shy, and she wasn't that confident.
Right.
She's now confident, and look who she's with. So
Yeah, that's a
confidence
fact.
plays a part in all of this shit.
And you know what I heard about him
She
too?
had the ill glow up too.
I heard
You
that
know what I'm
like,
saying?
Sierra. Who?
Sierra.
Sierra. Oh.
yeah.
When
Well-
she was with Future, she was like real, like she was scared. Like
Now she out here doing ad
He probably
campaigns.
took
like,
that-
awkward she felt with her height, or how she didn't want to public speak, and like
I never
once
noticed.
she
Yo,
found
don't
her-
you
Yeah.
don't you love when you confident like
I
that?
love
It's
it,
like
like-
niggas gonna respect my shit. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm
you say
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's right too, though.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there.
that shit was epic, bro.
Nah, there's
I fuck with Future, bro.
There's right too.
As toxic as he, I fuck with that nigga,
But,
man. I sing that part too.
You see?
Anyway,
I don't live by it. I ride for my bitch.
would y'all
Okay.
say that black men are the main perpetrators of infidelity?
No,
No. That's
Tell him the
some
source.
shit
Tell him the root. That where it came from.
yeah, no.
Niggas made that up.
So you know Lonnie, the
Lonnie
actor that was on
Love.
The View.
Thick black girl that
Oh.
said
I'm not.
black
I'm
men.
not gonna hold you, and this
Wait.
is gonna.
is she dating
Let
a
him-
black man?
Wait.
She's married to a white one.
Okay, so she should shut up then. Talk about what you know about.
But what
okay?
she said, you want to say? Or,
It's-
She was
So, I'm
saying
sorry.
growing up she always got more attention and compliments from white men, and she never really got.
yeah,
like,
because you a
lot
fucking
of,
Did her
exotic
father
piece to
abandon
them.
her? Did
You
her
a fetish
father
to them.
abandon her? I'm curious.
Black woman.
Yeah, sigh. I know.
It's annoying because, damn, I don't even want to speak on this because I'm lighter skinned.
But what she said, well, I'm wrap it up. She said because what she viewed as like when black men get money, they think that they unstoppable. They could just do what they want, and then Adriana Bellon tried to cut off and was like, nah, that happens in our community too. She was like, no, it's black men.
Strictly black men.
So like she doubled down on black men. Like it's only us type shit.
She basically
tried to double back
men
all type of shit. But what you said,
I feel like they should talk about, you should talk about what you know about. If she's married to a white man, so I really don't think it's any of her business.
I didn't even know that.
And to be honest, my question is like, did her father abandon her? Like who raised you? Because was he?
Like,
she just got dubbed by a lot of niggas and she hurt.
No, because she said that growing up, like she got mostly attention from white men. But the first person who ever told me I was pretty was my father. He was like, don't ever let nobody tell you that you're not good looking.
We didn't have that relationship.
So see, I did. So I be looking at black men like that's it.
I love black men. I would never
but I don't look at them.
You're man white. Yeah. Stop capping for the camera.
But I don't look. Yeah,
I'm joking.
It's weird because I don't look at white men and be like, oh, okay, like that's gonna work. I'll be like, nah.
No, I don't. It ain't gonna work.
I'll be like, my scanners be like Asian dub.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you ain't black,
I ain't gonna lie. My last little joint for a split second was white, and it was very it was very. I'm not gonna lie. It was very. Son,
right.
Look.
He did express. He was like,
I don't even like white women like that. She was just fire. She was fire. But the thing is, she was fire. But the thing is, it's like
you out here calling white women fire.
Nah. I said no. I said she. I said she was fire.
White.
But they are But they are very attractive white women out there. That's a fact. But they are like Julia Fox from Uncut Gems. Woo. Have you seen the movie? Nah. Bro, see that just for her. Go see that. Okay. I was having challenges in my head because I do want a black family.
Yeah, he did express.
So in my head I was like, damn, I'm fucking with this girl. Even though it was short lived. In my mind, I'm like, if I was to date a white girl and it does have kids, that's big. Like
your children.
It's gonna be my because I'm already light skinned. They're not coming out his complexion. I would like between me. I would like that complexion.
All
between
the shit you talked about my
it's
complexion.
Jokes, bro. I want a black family. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? If I do, it's fine. Let my kids whatever they want. But I envision myself with a black family.
I like my son.
I knew I wasn't getting that with a white girl, bro. So I had them type of thing. But
Abdalla 2.0.
Damn, next level.
New and more improved.
Robin to get Dark Knight.
You be lit out here. But did y'all give y'all
how black men?
You
think black men?
Quick on Lonnie Love. I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of
she's sick, bro.
Women in general. I'm not even gonna say darker or lighter, because I feel like we all black at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
Whether you were in the house or on the field, we were all slaves.
That's a fact.
So I feel like a lot of women, I feel like I had a conversation with you, like a personal one about colorism or whatever. Yeah. I feel like a lot of women in general hold on to past pain, right? And they grew up a certain way and they grew up getting picked on because of society and things of that sort, and they never healed from that, so they need somebody to point the finger to. And I honestly feel like Ronnie Love does that a lot. I stopped watching the show. I love the show.
Never watched it.
But one, she made her personality about her being fat. That was the first thing. I even saw her live at a comedy show, like 5 or 6 of them. Her whole stand-up was about her being dark.
That's probably why she hurt, because nobody wanted to fuck with her.
Right, so I feel like love who you love or whatever, cool, but don't pinpoint some shit because
you had one or two
because you had a bad experience. You need to go find a way to heal from that. Right. Otherwise, you're going to be looking. What if she has a black boy? That is a black man.
Right.
That is going.
She's not conscious of that.
That's where my question came in. Is like, yo, did your father like abandon you? Like, who raised you? Because that's real life. That's the first black man that you know. Like,
that's
you know,
that's
the first black man that you know.
That shit. Like, you beautiful.
I hate when people do shit like that.
First of all, you are not the spokesperson for all black women. We love y'all. We love black men. Okay,
I'm not even one to be. I don't say the words all, some, most, or in my experience. Cool. I just feel like when she doubled back, like, no, it's black men. It's like, damn. Like, I don't like her.
For the kill.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she expressed her pain, but even Tamara up there, she gets on my nerves because
she's married to a white guy.
She's married to a white guy.
Tia is married to the black guy.
You know what's so sad is when you grow up and you realize that Tia is the twin you actually wanted to be like, because everybody loved Tamara on the show, and then you got older. Tamara.
I used to like
exactly.
Tamara's cool, but then like
she's
be like
not.
Black love, and then she'll be under the comments
she's
like
not.
biracial love. And it's like,
she's not.
Yeah, that's like some All Lives Matter shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
bitch, nobody
we
was talking about
this,
you.
but you want to include, like, you at a cancer rally mentioning and heart disease. Yeah. Like this is a cancer rally.
Black prominent figures who are in interracial marriages like that, they gotta go home to their spouse. And then their spouse gonna be like,
but you gotta be treated. Yeah, you don't gotta bash.
I know, but remember,
I feel like once you're in a relationship like that, and that's the main reason I won't date somebody who's white, because when you're in a relationship like that, it's like, okay, but we're talking about me right now. Like this affects me. This will affect our kids and everything. You should be at a point of understanding because we're married about where Black people stand in America. Like we're gonna talk about it, and you should get very comfortable with being uncomfortable because you are the white person in the room.
By my side.
Exactly, but and that was my main thing is when I when I wanted to go out and date and things like that, I was like, yo, if I have kids, those kids are going to be Black, whether they're light or not, they're going to be Black. If I married somebody white, how does a white man raise a Black son and tell him how to hold his head high? It's a different. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's it makes a strong point. It's like my mother is white, but I grew up with my dad. My dad is Black. Now, it wasn't until I met my stepmom that I was very comfortable with my hair, because you can't tell me as a white woman your hair is beautiful, because you don't have to walk out into the world and have people look at it funny. Like, it's not a real thing. Now, my stepmom is Dominican. She's an Afro-Latina. She has hair like I do.
Okay, that's what's up.
Exactly. So she was like, yo, I love my hair. Like, it's super beautiful. Like, like she was unapologetic about it. And like I got that confidence from her being unapologetic about it. So it's like, if I had a Black son, how do I teach a Black man to hold his head high? How does a white man do that? I can't do it. I'm a Black woman. I don't know that struggle. I don't know the struggle to walk out and be a Black man. So it's like I can't do that. I really think that her hate for Black men stemmed from her childhood, but her father needed to be there, needed to be more present, because clearly he wasn't.
Yeah, facts.
You know what was going on there.
Facts.
That's my take on that.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
There's a lot of us gotta unlearn a lot of the fuck shit we were taught.
They go to therapy, seek help. Okay.
But therapy is the thing with therapy is a lot of people don't. Minus them saying it costs too much, because I don't want to.
A lot of shit costs, but it's your mind.
We figured out, but I feel like therapy. A lot of people don't want to go to therapy because
it holds them accountable.
Right. People think that when you go to therapy, it's pointing fingers. No, that shit is going to make you look at yourself and what you could have done differently. And a lot of people, their identity is their pain. So once they let go of that pain, or who are they? Right. And I feel like a lot of people are scared to figure out who that next person is.
Right.
Truly. I know for me, therapy took a long ass time to click because I wanted somebody to blame.
How did you get it? Was it like through insurance, or you went like individually? You paid per session? Yeah. How much was it? Like ballpark? Like $250? I've seen $250.
I've seen something like $100, $150 a session.
Because I'm definitely going therapy this year. I got shit to unpack for sure.
But mine, listen to my depression episode on Tasha Twig.
Facts.
Everywhere, iHeartRadio and all
plug.
That. So but I was like fucked up. I had to go. It wasn't even like a damn I'm sad. It was my nigga, I was gonna be dead. Like I was going to kill myself. Yeah. So
glad you did
not kill myself.
No. I'm
glad you went to therapy.
I'm glad you did go to therapy.
Right. No, I understood what you said.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
I was
damn. Wait, you already killed yourself?
But it took me a while because, like, I wanted to blame somebody.
Right,
like,
of course.
That was my identity for a while, and it was like, damn, if I don't got nobody to blame, who the fuck
it's not natural to hold yourself accountable unless you're really aware of it. Unless you really like I did this shit.
Yeah, and
naturally, you don't want to get the finger point at you. You just don't.
My thing is, because I didn't grow up with attention, I wanted therapy to be my attention. Like, damn, I want to be able to like blame somebody for the shit, and this is giving me some sort of attention.
And it wasn't what you expected.
It wasn't what I expected, and it's honestly like, I'm not a snake, but you know how snakes shed their layers.
Right.
That's how I felt. Like, fuck, I'm literally transforming into a whole new bitch
right
now, and but it took a long time for that to happen, and I was getting ready, and it's like, fuck, I started reading positive things, but again, it took a long time. So I honestly feel like a lot of people, when they hold on to that,
as it should.
Does that work for everybody? Like, I'm just curious. What? Like, reading like positive things, does that work for everybody?
For me,
positive affirmations, I think, because words have power.
Okay, cool.
Words have power.
For you though, like, because it was different things. Meditation, I had to learn to do that.
Right.
I feel like there's different levels of that.
Okay, I feel like people read like positive things. I'll be like, that's cute.
My favorite
and that's
I'm telling you. I have that book.
That's my thing, right?
My last joint bought me that book.
That's like my favorite book, and it's honestly like the most. It's so cool.
I haven't started reading it, but I'm gonna read it.
All those things that we don't want to fucking do to get better, you have to do.
You know what it is?
And that works for me. So
words have power, bro. A lot of folks don't understand that. Words matter, and words mean shit. I have a coworker right now, and she stopped now because I drilled it in her head, but she would always like say little comments like, "Oh, why? Because I'm fat." Why? Because I'm fat? Why you see my stomach? And we wasn't even thinking about that. And I'm like, bro, you're telling yourself that, which is going to put you on a downward spiral to not want to get better because you mentally accepting that shit. Because you the one bringing the jokes up. I'm not even mentioning your weight. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at your face. You mentioning your stomach. Like, words matter. You got to flip that shit around.
Well, I'm like mental health.
Yeah. Nah, niggas need that shit.
I love to pick on even now, like
me too.
I'm trying to get off of it because my guy be like, sis, like that's not cute, like you this, you lit, blah blah blah, but like nah, do better. I would pick on myself first so nobody else can do it. So I feel like that's what she was probably doing to
I be out here like I'm a bad bitch. Yeah. You gonna respect my
shit. That's good. Yeah.
That's the title of the episode. I'm a bad bitch. Nah, for real. Oh, also, I want to say, no, I'm saying that's the mentality women should have. Like, you should never let society, especially, or anybody shape your character and tell you how confident you should or shouldn't be. No, you gotta be your best self. But also, I want to throw in that, in terms of depression, there's also foods that cause depression. So you could be going to your therapy, you could be going to therapy and all of that, but it's certain foods that you put in yourself that would cause impulses that you can't control. Impulses stronger than your mind.
That too, but like bitches eat fruit and drink water. Okay, Young Miami got that shit thinking it's cute. It's not. Drink water. Okay.
Oh yeah, she was like she don't drink water.
Okay, that shit is nasty. Yeah, pH balance all fucked up.
Lil Yachty with that dumb shit too.
Yeah,
he only drinks soda and I don't drink vegetables.
Disgusting. Oh my God, your semen is probably gross.
Great
episode, man. We really got into a lot of shit. Before we leave, I want everybody to, just say like what they doing,
anything
their Instagrams, anything to look out for, an ending message, whatever you like. You wanna go first?
Y'all pointing at me. Oh, okay. I mean, it's I don't have nothing to promote. Just live your best life. Women, I'm talking to y'all. Okay, live your best life. Do what you want to do. Okay, I'm talking to women. I said women.
It's all mattered.
I said women. I said women. But follow me on Twitter at Twig Hoff. That's it.
I'm Tasha, guys, and I talk a lot. I have a show. I'm doing a lot of things. Just stay tuned.
Facts. Councilwoman, mayor.
Tasha 2020. Not this year, but like the decade.
Heard you,
Michelle.
Like mine. Don't litter. Cause I'm beat y'all ass.
I hate that shit, bro. Yeah.
Clean in front of y'all houses and stuff. Like, nah, like y'all joking, but this is what I'm doing.
I'm dead ass.
Follow my page. Everywhere is Tasha Talks _
It'll be in the description.
And yeah, like I'm out here. Stay tuned. Oh, and I'm still doing more nude shoots as the councilwoman. So
yo, let's do it.
What it is.
Let's
and I'm on PTA.
Kim K.
Love yourself.
I'm on PTA. So like, I'm just doing a lot of shit.
Right.
So
let them know mommy still got it.
Yeah, I was gonna slide this shit over too.
Y'all can't see him.
We ain't gonna neglect you, bro.
I'm saying he's the photographer, videographer.
What's good, y'all? It's Chris. I don't have any upcoming projects right now to promote, but that is big cap.
He a freelance photographer, videographer, cinematographer.
It's a lot of shit that I really can't talk about.
Heard you.
You know what I'm saying? I had to sign a non-disclosure statement.
NDA.
Yeah, NDA, right? Non-disclosure. Yeah. So, but a lot of great shit going on right now. But you can follow me on IG and stay tuned. I'm dropping all the new and exclusive content. I'm working with a lot of creatives. So, if you guys have anything that you guys have in mind, or if y'all want to work on anything or whatever, I get busy with this camera.
Get that check.
I get busy with these concepts. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on IG at Vice Virtues. Yeah, let's connect.
I'm looking forward to that Kung Pao Brooklyn 2 this year.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. We'll have to come there. We'll come with some fire soon.
Can I help y'all?
That shit was fire.
Real quick, so on March 7th, from 3 to 7, come to Kinfolk.
Yeah. Ooh, I almost missed that.
It's a podcast link up. It's not just podcasts, it's whoever can come. So whoever. Just come.
Created. Let's link.
To meet your
Let's
favorite,
network.
some of your favorite podcasters and just a link. Like we be on Twitter all day talking.
Yeah,
so like,
facts.
Facts. 3-7 from 3 to 7. Go to Kinfolk. One of them. I think it's 90.
You gotta get a Twitter, bro.
I do have a Twitter.
You out here left out.
I was just about to say I gotta
be out here left out there.
Dominique been telling me.
Twitter be Dominique nigga. Who this Dominique nigga, man?
Oh, Dominique.
I'm
not gonna call you Nico.
I'm trying to be a mysterious nigga, man.
How's that working out for you? That toxic
I'm not gonna
shit.
call you Nico. I knew you before this Nico shit started.
All right, so this is Nico from the Brothers Podcast, man. My shit gonna be in the bio.
Yo,
Very rare Nico.
Okay.
Instagram, Twitter.
It's Abdalla signing out. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe
for sure.
And we ending it like that.
And wash your damn hands.
Yes, wash your hands.